So I'm just getting on here real quick to talk about recovery first on my way to an AA meeting. Oh, it is such a miracle that I am sober. Recovery comes first, no matter what. God comes first, and then recovery follows. Because without God, I could do nothing. I could not be here. I could not be here to say that I gave it all up to God, God's will, and not my own, and that's why I'm here today. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So, if I had any advice to the recovering addict or alcoholic, it's to stay connected, read, and get a big book or a 12-step book from Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous. It really does help. Get a sponsor, get a group, and do that on repeat. I'm really excited to be able to go to a fellowship of people that are just like me. And guess what? It doesn't cost anything. They don't judge me. I mean, some of them probably do. We all judge each other to a certain degree. But for the most part, it's a safe place for you to share how you're doing in your recovery or to ask for help. I'm so excited that I get to go to recovery and to see others and to help others. And I go see my sober sisters, some of them that don't have as much time as I do, and I encourage them, and it goes both ways. I see others that have more time than I do, and I see what they've done, and it's a miracle. So yeah, I'm just going to talk recovery all the way until I start my meeting, because that's what I said I was going to do for this channel. I got caught up in the mix of doing, making content from, the mommy sector. Some of you guys would call whack ass parodies. It's all good. But I just wanted to share recovery with you guys. So if you're painstaking about this phase of your development, please, before you will comprehend the word serenity, and you will know peace. No matter how far down the scale you've gone, you'll see how your experience can benefit others. Hold on, Micah, I'm going to go to an AA meeting. You're here with your other brother, okay? You want me to get you some water, sweetie? Huh? Yeah? Okay. 1 out of 3. You'll see how your experience can benefit others. The feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. You will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in your fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Your whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Do you want a yogurt? Would you like a yogurt, sweetie? Micah? Yes? Do you care what kind? Okay. You intuitively handle situations which used to baffle you. You certainly realize that God is doing for you what you cannot do for yourself. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They're being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They'll always materialize if we work for them. I got you a strawberry yogurt. Here you go, sweetie. Hold on, let me check your temperature again. Actually, I'm gonna yeah, I know you got a low-grade fever. I just called it in. I'm gonna give you some medicine. I didn't eat this. Okay, hold on. I'm getting ready to go to an AA meeting. That's going to be my daily, hopefully my daily routine. Do that and make the 9 o'clock on time, because sometimes I don't make it on time. And it's nice to make it at the beginning so I could read the literature with everybody else and just, be a part of it. So I know my books are in the car, so I'm gonna get on. Oh, hold on, pause if you like that. Make sure I have all my stuff together. I might go to the library to study my surgical instruments. I have a surgical instrument test. I still have to do some math. I have to take it again because I was off by probably four questions. I can't miss. I have to get a 90, but I have until May to pass 3. So, but whatever. Yeah, I want to get a bagel. Good morning, son. Love you. Okay. So Mike is staying home, and he has. Well, you already heard he has a low grade fever, and yeah, just stay away from him. Or if you're around him, put on a mask. All right. Do you want a bagel? When I come back. Yeah, I want a jalapeno toasted bagel. She's the reason what's wrong with tomatoes, or the other. Okay, well. Bacon and peanut. What? Just call me when you get there. Oh no! How about you text that to me? Because I'm going to get me one now, and then I'll go back to get another one for you and Micah. Okay, we'll take okay. Hold on. I'll just get him a regular bagel. Just a regular one. So, yeah, recovery first. Gosh, I'm not gonna even say. Thank God. Principles for personalities. What I could say about being 5 years sober, I just know that I just give it up to God. And there's certain people that I don't care for that bug me, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. There's certain people that I really bug me that live in my apartment complex. I don't care. I'm just gonna talk about it. This lady that struggles. She used to be my friend. We're not friends anymore. She's an addict, recovering alcoholic, maybe, I don't know. But we've had issues, and every time she leaves her door, or she comes in the cross me or my kids or whatever, she acts like I'm chasing her or I care what she's doing. I just want to give you a public service announcement, Marissa. I ain't looking for you, girl. I ain't worried about what you're doing. I don't care about what you're doing. And if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, you won't be worried about anybody looking for you. You won't be worried about CPS. You won't be worried about anyway. Yeah, every time this lady sees me, she makes some type of like subliminal passive comment uh in my presence or my kids' presence. It's just so old. This has been, this was like what, 3 years ago? Anyways, principles before personalities, recovery first, no matter what. I cannot wait to get my chai. I cannot wait to get my chai. Mm-mm-mm. I love chai. So step one, we've come, our lives have become unmanageable. Okay. If your life is unmanageable because of a substance you are using, you are an addict. If you feel like some people say, oh, I don't drink every day. How could I be an alcoholic? You don't have to drink every day to be an alcoholic. This is a progressive disease that wants to kill you and it will kill you slowly, very slowly. You could have fun. It could seem all fun and dandy, the first time and the first few years, for me, the first few decades. I started drinking when I was 15 years old, socially. I was a social drinker, okay? But I can't say that was my first drink. Okay, so I guess what I will do is I will be practicing my story, even though I did this in 2007. I think I did my story in 2018. I'm going to practice my story because I have to share it with an AA group on Tuesday. So, how it was, what happened, how it is. Wait, our story is disclosed in a general way. What it was like, what happened, and how it is now. Okay, so what it was like, what happened, or maybe it's the other way. What happened, what it was like, and what it is now. I don't know. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna go grab my book back there and read. But anyways, I'm just gonna do it in order. What happened, what it was like. Okay. So a lot of people, they start off with like, their bio of, I was born here to parents. And it's like, okay, yeah, I was born to a teen mother and my father, teen mother and father. Well, I can't really say because like my mom was 18, my dad was 20, so that was pretty close. So, anyways, and they at the time I don't think they had any substance problems or anything, but I can't, my grandmother, we lived with my grandmother. She raised me with my mother, and I did not have the regular, I'm not gonna say regular home, the home of two-parent home. And what else? Okay, let's stick to my story. What it was like, what happened, and how it is now. So what it was like. Okay, I guess my first drink. If I had to really do inventory of my first drink. My mother said my first drink was when I was 4 years old. When she told me this, I do have memory of this first drink. I was either 4 or 5. She said that I was looking for some apple juice. I called it apple juice. I was looking for some apple juice, and it wasn't apple juice. It was Bacardi 151. So my mother had some Bacardi 151 on the, it was in the living room, and I was looking for some juice, some apple juice. My mother said that I picked up that Bacardi 151 and I took it back. When I took it back, I was dizzy, and she was scared because she was like, "Oh my God, is she gonna make it?" And I took that Bacardi 151 back, and I got dizzy, and I started spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Ever since that spin, I was chasing the spins ever since, because I remember that I used to ask my mom up until she couldn't twirl me around anymore more. Mommy, spin me, please spin me, mommy. Right? And she would, until I got so dizzy that I would lay on the floor of the seat of my grandmother's den, and I remember the beams of the ceiling had like these wooden beams with like these circle, like, it was just a pattern, and I just loved to be, I guess, fucked up. And I like that feeling, that dizzy feeling. Okay. So first drink was 4 years old. Did not know. I liked the feeling of feeling dizzy. And I would ask my mom to spin me around. Okay. So that was the first unwilling drink that's the first time I was introduced to alcohol, 4 years old. So then after that, I was 14 and I was about to turn 15, and I was going to have a huge party. Actually, I did have a huge party. And I was trying to be in competition with the high school because everybody was going to homecoming. And at the time, I was in 8th grade going into 9th grade, but I wanted everybody to come to my party. So I was like, I'm going to throw a fat party on the west side. And I did not have any intention that we were going to have alcohol. Okay. And so my girls, they brought over 6 Snapple bottles full of, I would say, a teenage, what is it called? Long Island iced tea. That's the closest I could compare it to. And so we went back in my room, and I remember my best friend at the time, her name was Emily Cotta, Mrs. Cotta. She said, you know how you have that forever best friend still, no matter what? I wish I would have hung out with her. I probably would have been, better off today, but it's okay. There's no mistakes in God's world. So me and Emily, that's funny what's going on in these YouTube streets. Okay, I digress. Me and my girl Emily, we went back to my room, and she was like, dude, we gotta down this right now. And then I was like, I still had some type of feeling like, okay, she can down it, but I'm just gonna drink half. And I remember she drank it like boom, she pounded that. And I drank half of it. And shortly after, we were in my garage, everyone was dancing. I mean, it was a beautiful birthday. It would have been great if these events did not happen. So I just remember feeling very heavy and dizzy. And then someone comes up to me and say, Keisha, Emily's not doing well. Or no. Before she was like, Emily's not doing well, right? And then so I go over to her, and she's really effed up. She's like, not good. And Emily at the time, she's taller than me. I'm only like 5'2.5", and she's like 5'6". And so me and a couple of other friends were trying to get Emily up, and it was hard. And then you know how it is. You always got that one friend that just F's everything up, and they don't really know that things are happening. So we're trying to get Emily up, and my friend Jocelyn, right when we get Emily up, she does this, like, because we were cheerleaders. We were going to be cheerleaders. So she did this like cheerleading move, and she jumped on us, and we all fell. And when we fell, Emily busted her face on these rocks. My grandmother had these rocks in front of the house. You know how you can have grass or rocks or whatever. And there were rocks. And unfortunately, Emily had braces. Okay. And so when she fell, she busted up her whole mouth. After that, she started to turn blue. And my grandmother and my aunt was in the house at the time. Excuse me, lady. Okay, I'll just come over here. My grandmother was in the house, and my aunt, she was a nurse at the time, or she's still a nurse. And I went over there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, my friend, she's blue." They were like, "Bring her inside, bring her inside." And then so we brought her inside, and they're trying to open up her airway. She had alcohol poisoning. And I just remember I was really scared. And the girl who brought the alcohol was like, "Keisha, we got to run away. We're going to go to jail. We're going to go to jail." And so I made sure that she was good, but I ran away with my girl, and everybody started running and shit. And the police came, and I remember seeing her being taken away in an ambulance. And later I found out that she got her stomach pumped. And shortly after that, her mother told her that she couldn't hang out with me anymore because I was dangerous. Like, I was a dangerous person to hang out with. And she was my best friend. I always say this. And, anyways, that I digress. That's a whole nother story. Like, she was my best friend. She was like the white girl who wasn't scared to learn how to do, hip hop dance, or she would let me cornrow her hair. Like, we were cool. She was like my friend. And she wasn't, she knew my father. She was the only friend that met my father before he passed away. So I just feel like she's super special in my life. So anyway, so I was really upset that I couldn't be friends with my girl Emily anymore. And that made me feel like, okay, well, maybe I'll become a cheerleader and we could all hang out. But I digress. How did this disease manifest into what brought me here? Okay, so that was an experience when I was 15 years old. And then my next experience was my next group of friends. They were able to drink, and so I was a weekend drinker. My mother, and I don't care, sorry, mommy, you don't hear this. She used to buy me alcohol. I know it's crazy, but she did. My mom used to buy me alcohol, and she used to let me go out. And she used to buy me Boone's Farm. And the thing is, she was trying to be my friend, and that's not okay. So yeah, my mom would buy me alcohol, and oh my goodness, it's not going to, and I would gladly accept it. Okay. Well, I'm so hungry. So yeah, so she would buy me alcohol and I would go hang out, and that was that happened all the way up until I was 18. Now, and that's when I started buying it myself and stopped turning into, well, I'm going to say everyday drinker. I wasn't an everyday drinker until I turned into like in my 20s. But I always took a break when I got pregnant, breastfed, but then there was always an end game, like, oh, I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to say from the age of 15 to, I'm going to say 19, it was a lot of social drinking, a lot of just trying to socialize. When I'd go out to, parties, or go to kegs on the beach, or go to, concerts, sneak it in. I never drank at school, not like that's better than not drinking the way that, not like it's better, I'm just like letting you know. I never drank at school, but then from my 20s to my mid-20s. Hold on. Oh, good. I turned into like a wine connoisseur, which I thought I was a wine connoisseur. I was not a wine connoisseur. I was an alcoholic. I drink a lot of wine. A lot of people think too, like it matters the brand. They're like, oh, I don't drink hard stuff. It doesn't matter if you drink the hard stuff or you drink the light stuff. If you think it's light, it's all the same, you know. My son wants to get the same bagel that I want to get. I want to get the jalapeno bagel. I'm going to come back here and get the bagel when I go back. But oh my goodness, I'm so hungry. So yeah, turned into a wine drinker, but what really hit the fan is when I turned into a vodka whiskey drinker. I need to get a medium chai. That's what I need to get because, oh yeah, I'm gonna make it on time. I'm gonna make it on time. I hope I can make it on time. I'm so dang hungry. I'm so hungry. This is gonna be great. So yeah, I turned into a vodka whiskey drinker in my late 20s, and that's when it all went downhill. That fireball, the fireball has really got me, you know. And when did I know that I had a problem? When I got my nails done, my hands used to shake. I had the jitters. I was like, I cannot believe I'm shaking, but I was. Hold on, it's probably a lot of echo. I am starving. Starving. Recovery comes first. Make sure that you eat too, because that could lead you back to the drink for sure. But make sure that you eat. I'm gonna eat, and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna eat jalapeno bagel, cheese Louise, tomato toasted, tomato on one side, large chai. Oh, I'm so dang hungry. I can't even think about the story that I'm trying to tell y'all. Let's just say this. I don't have to drink in the morning. That sucked. I'm so happy that I'm not drinking in the morning at all. I'm not drinking in the morning. I'm not drinking at night. I'm not drinking in the afternoon. I'm not drinking at all. But to be a morning drinker, it's horrible to just start your day off that way. It is just it's no bueno, no bueno at all. No bueno. I'm so dang hungry. Did I say I was hungry? You know what? I stay away from these synergies because they have alcohol in it. I kind of want, you know what? This milk is so good right here. Ooh, everything is good. Everything is good. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. Mm, I'll get back into it once I. Hey, I would like to get a jalapeno bagel, toasted, one size tomato and tomato, and did I say cheese Louise?
No, but I can do the other half cheese Louise.
I want them both.
I'm sorry.
I want cheese Louise on both sides.
Okay, so okay. So then it's a jalapeno cheese with cheese Louise on both sides, and then no tomato.
On one.
Okay, so then stacked on one side and just cheese Louise by itself.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, and a large chai, please.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. It's going to be 880. And this going to be for here? Yeah, perfect. Okay. How about it? Corner seat. All right, thanks. And what was it?
Keisha.
Keisha? All right, Keisha, I can put your touch.
Okay, thank you.
Just more sugar in your chai.
Thank you. I'm gonna put vanilla soy in it. Chai is so good. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
We all like cheese Louise. Even though I'm not gonna be there right on time, I'm gonna be there enough to like read and listen and eat eat and come back here and get my babies something. Oh, okay, back to recovery. So yeah, I'm just gonna be really good to come back and get another bagel. I might eat another bagel. I might get a pesto bagel or a blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese.
Order Keisha.
Thank you. Oh, jeez. I cannot wait to go to my meeting. See my people. I look exhausted. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, in my 20s, I started to just be a wine drinker. But like I said, when I started drinking that whiskey, baby, they say in Louisiana, baby, it was a wrap. It was a definite dunzo for me. Crazy. When I think about beer, I never really got into as some would say, the Modelo. I never drank that. I know a lot of people like Modelo. A lot of my friends drink Modelo. Oh, let me throw these eyelashes on real quick. Oh, God is so good, you know? God is great. Oh my God, I don't have to drink today. Do you know how that is a miracle? There's so much shame and humility that come with the stigma of being an alcoholic or an addict. So to just be honest with yourself is great and not really care about what other people think. You know, I used to care about what other people thought of me, about my past. I don't care anymore. I'm alive and I'm grateful for that. My journey doesn't look the same as everyone else's journey, and that's okay. My experience, strength, and hope hopefully can inspire the next addict or alcoholic. And even if you're not an addict or alcoholic, if you're struggling with PTSD or or your mental health or depression, I heard a therapist say once that, well, it was a TV therapist, that hold on. It's coming back to me. You know what? I'll get back to it. I just lost it. I'm over here trying to put these eyelashes on. I need to get my eyebrows done. Anger is a is depression or fear. Anger is depression turned outward. I don't know. Maybe I have it backwards. I'm not too sure. Good morning. Hey, thank you. I'm just talking about recovery comes first. I'm on my way to an AA meeting after I just went on a beautiful jog on the cliffs of Santa Cruz, California. And I was just talking about I don't really about my progression of this disease called alcoholism. And a lot of people, sometimes people get they go, "Oh, you're not an alcoholic, you're recovering." Yeah, I am recovering, but I still have to work on my brain, my attitudes towards others. I have to work on myself. Yeah. How are you doing today? Today's Dragon's birthday. If you guys know Dragon, you see him in a chat. Wish him a happy birthday. Wish him a very happy birthday. Mm-mm-mm. You know what? Anyway, so what are you doing today? Anna Rebel. What sector are you from? Or do you watch all sectors? Are you from the mommy sector, the recovery, the Mo 3 sector, the Mink Mob D sector, the I don't know, the felony sector? Who do you watch? Who do you watch, Anna Rebel? What brought you to my channel? Hopefully it wasn't the parodies because oh, DJ Fu Sumi. Oh yeah, DJ Fu Sumi. He would share some of my videos. Thank you, DJ. Okay. Yeah, I feel like everybody has their own sector where you can make your own sector, you know. And I feel like content that we consume are in your lives my name is Anna Berry. Okay, Anna Berry. Okay, hey. Um, I feel like consuming content is just like you have seasons of it, you know. There's times where I go through it where I was like when I was watching the mommy sector and also commentating and making parodies on the mommy sector, I would get tired of it. But for me, the reason why I've retired from the parody thing, you watch vlogs. I stopped watching the mommies because I just feel like I'm tired of it. It's like this is a hobby for me, and I just can't. I just got tired of watching the same women and men talking about the same thing over and over. But I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to be in Love Lies and Lace Fronts heavy. I have nothing against her, but I'm just she would say, I commentate on the channels you love to watch. Well, I no longer love to watch Olivia, Chrissy, or Jasmine. I don't like to watch them anymore. So I don't, and therefore I don't watch the people who commentate on them, except for, I do watch Queen Blama and a couple of others, but I did stop watching certain people that I just for my own reasons. Have you ever watched something and you're just like, I'm so done with this? Not like I'm above it, I'm just done with it. And what did it for me is when I don't remember who it was, but I'm just gonna get into it. Let me hurry and get to this meeting. There was a edited video of Jasmine's daughter floating around with like her, I don't know, it was important, it was horrible. And people had that stuff up like it was the thing to do. And yeah, I unsubscribed from those people. And I appreciate the support of to get me to where I'm at right now, because it definitely is a goal to get monetized. When I first started this channel in 2018, even though it says I've been here since 2011, yeah, I've been here just consuming, but I didn't start my channel until 2018, and it was about recovery. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. I will check them out. So I started to react. And then, of course, when you react on bigger channels, your channel grows. And also, I got a lot of support from the mommy sector community, and even from, Cam Talk Too Much, the Punch Gang sector, and all that. But lately, just lately, I've been spending more time in the Mink Mafia sector, and it's been more entertaining over there. I've been interested in what's going on with that whole situation with Chanel, and how everybody's different with like who they support. But the thing is, sometimes it gets real. People are calling people's jobs, but I don't want to get into that. Back to recovery. Back to recovery. I don't want to commentate on that. I watch it though sometimes, but I don't want to commentate on it. I'm so hungry. Ooh, I got a parking spot. Wonderful. Hopefully it's not. Oh, yay. I got a parking spot. I'm so. Got a good parking spot. Okay, because they are doing construction. And it is so hard. Okay, so I'm going to try to pack light since I'm walking to this AA meeting. I'm just going to take my books and I think what I'm going to do. Sorry, you guys, just getting together. I think they have some hand sanitizer. I can bring my own. Yeah, so back to recovery. It comes first. It has to, because if I don't let my recovery come first, then I might relapse, and I don't want to relapse. So I choose to stay connected. Oh wait, I have a mask. No. Oh, okay. I'm so glad I found a parking spot. Praise God. Make sure I got my keys. Oh, I almost forgot my tie. Okay. I'm so grateful. I am grateful. Cause and effect. All the things that trigger you, hold on. You have to stay away from it. Yeah, that's true. Well, actually, I agree, but I also disagree. Because my mom, she triggers me, and I don't want to stay away from her. So, you know, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Sure. Cause and effect. So I'm on my way to this AA meeting, and I hope you guys. There's plenty of parking here, but it's fine. Plenty of parking, but it's okay. It's nice to walk. Uh-oh. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll be back. I'm gonna be back. I don't know. I come live randomly. Yeah, I got sober December 31st of 2017, and I'm grateful. It's one of the best decisions I've made in my life, and I couldn't do it without God. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.